Ranking JoJo characters is like ranking your favorite children. It is so hard to rank every single character individually since they are so unique in their own way. But today I went to tiermaker.com and I looked up JoJo characters and I'm going to rank them in my own opinion. Now, as I said, this is an opinion, so please do not get mad at me. I swear, man. There's some things I'm going to choose that people are going to be like, what the fuck, you deserve to die because of that. First off, Jotaro Kujo. Jotaro Kujo, the badass. His stand is badass. His abilities are badass. The fucking stand uses badass. He's just so cool. But the only thing that is wrong with him is that he's a shit father. But that is the least amount of cons that he has. He's such a good character. I'm giving him an S tier. He's in like fucking 4 parts. It's nuts. Next is Hermes Costello. You know, even though she did a Kakyoin and got kicked out of part 6 for like 90% of it, she was pretty cool. I don't like her stand kiss. I don't like it at all. But her as a character is really cool, so she's getting a B. Not an A because it's not that interesting and she does get kicked out, but she's still pretty cool, so she gets a B. Now, Dio from part 3. Holy shit, he is such a scary and cool character. The mixture of like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you, and the mixture of I'm just fucking around is so frightening because you don't know what he's gonna do. He'll cut off your head one time, then he'll stop time the next. And the whole point when he grabbed Polnareff when he stopped time and brought him back to the bottom, that was fucking funny. He was playing with his victims. This is such a good character. I love him so much. He's definitely getting an S tier as well. Next is Koichi Hirose. Who the actual fuck likes Koichi? I want to curb stomp him every single time he's on my screen. Part 4 Koichi is so annoying. It's just so infuriating. The dubbed version of Koichi just sounds revoltingly bad. You should go listen to the Koichi in dubbed. It is so bad.
I was way too wishy-washy about my feelings and brought this all on myself, darn it! There's only one way to end this madness now. I have to tell Yukiko that I'm not interested in her so she leaves me alone.
For this, he's getting a B as well. You know what? Maybe an A, because I didn't talk about his stand. His stand and how it evolves is actually pretty cool. Except for the egg. The egg is fucking why. Next is the mother of Passione, Bruno Bucciarati. Holy shit. This character is actually so well written and so well put together, I actually can't fault him at all. The only thing that I can fault him in is his stand. I don't like sticky fingers. And that's like a really controversial thing to say because a lot of people like sticky fingers, but I don't like sticky fingers. He's cool in like most games and gameplay, but in the anime and in the manga, it's not really a cool stand. All it can do is make zippers. Oh, so scary. The only cool thing that I like about his stand is that he can zip into the floor and go through the floor. That's really smart and really cool. So, I'm going to give him an A. Good character, good abilities, and stand. Next is Pet Shop. Do I need to say anything? Who the fuck likes Pet Shop? Next is Giorno Giovanna. Oh, this is going to be also a controversial one. Giorno is a cool character. But each JoJo has their own unique thing about them. Josuke's his hair, Jotaro's his badassness, Joseph's his comedy and humor. Part 1, Jonathan is his, gentleman-like. Giorno hasn't got that. Giorno is sort of plain and bare as a character. But people still seem to love him and still connect to him because of the stuff that he makes. I'm his age. I am Giorno's age. So, I can probably connect to Giorno a lot better than a lot of people who are older than him or younger than him. So, to me, he's going to be an A tier. If this was like a fight against Goku, I'd definitely put Giorno on the S tier. Because he'd be able to beat Goku in 2 seconds. Next is Mr. Guido. Now, his stand is pretty cool. It's like an upgraded version of Emperor. And I love the character so much. I feel like he's an upgraded version of Polnareff at this point, since Polnareff turns to in part 5. I really like Mr. I really like what he says, his tricks, his jokes, everything lands with him, his stand matches his personality really well, including the number 4 thing, and you know what, I'm going to do it, and it's going to piss off a lot of people. S tier. I'm sorry man, I had to do it, I'm sorry. Next is Iggy. Oh god, Iggy.
Iggy, get out of here! He's still alive!
I just got like 10 Vietnam flashbacks on how he dies. Anyway, Iggy, alright? Iggy's a weird character. The way he starts off and comes out of a helicopter to make us think, part 3, oh, they're going to be a new person, but it's a dog. That's sort of, maybe annoyed. Like, imagine having a whole new main character that is a stand user that isn't an animal. That would have been really cool. The jokes he does is stupid, like farting in Polnareff's face and eating coffee gum. It's a weird character, but I can't find any faults in him except for he's just annoying. He never helps the part 3 crew and he doesn't do shit. So to be honest, he's gonna see. Kiryu Shikage. I don't even need to say anything. The amount of smart plays and strategy that he puts into like hiding his personality is so smart, and he's so like soul bitten to protect his identity. When the arrow, you know, pokes him again, he gets a whole entire ability to avoid his identity being found. It is such a smart thing, and it's so cool. I love Killer Queen, and I love Bites the Dust. Definitely an S tier character. He's just so good. Next is Narancia. Now Narancia's sort of like Iggy of Part 5. Narancia is, how do I put this? He's annoying, but he's also understandable. He's cool, but he's also a loser. So because of that, I'm going to put him on the same level as Hermes Costello. Funny Valentine, definitely an S tier character. I love his motives. I connected more with him than fucking Johnny Joestar, which really says something about Funny Valentine. And it's just such a good stand. D4C is one of my favorite stands. It looks cool, its abilities are cool, everything about it is cool, and I really enjoyed reading Part 7. Next is Josuke. Giving him an A. He is a cool JoJo. His hair thing really makes him unique compared to every other JoJo. His design is cool. His stand is cool. Crazy Diamond is absolutely nuts. But the only thing I don't like about him is that he's sort of stupid, to be honest. He can make really smart decisions, but he's really stupid at sometimes as well. Like, you know, shoot the fucking rat, Josuke. He's like, ugh, and he's like shaking his shit and he doesn't know what to do. But like, I can't say that he's stupid either, because remember when he was attacking Kira's dad, he easily killed him because of like strategy and stuff. So Josuke is an extremely hard character to, you know, put in a category. It's not going to be an S because I don't like him as much as Jotaro and the other people in S, but he's going to be in an A because he still is extremely cool, and I really think he deserves to be past B. Editor's note, the only reason that Josuke is, you know, behind Giorno is because I actually prefer Requiem so much over Crazy Diamond. It's insane. I want to say this now, B tier is more towards the Jo Bros, not the actual main characters, you know, the main character JoJo. I'm going to be going through all these characters, but I don't think you'll see me putting a JoJo in one of these categories like B, C, or D, because each JoJo is so cool and unique. Next is Okuyasu. Definitely an A as well. He's going up there with Josuke. I love his stand. The hand is just such an overpowered stand put in the hand of such a dumbass. So definitely an A tier character. Next is Joshu. D tier.
Look at the top of his head.
Next is Whole Horse. Whole Horse. Dude, I don't know how to feel about Whole Horse. He's such a strange character. He doesn't really do much, like at all. He sort of like annoys the main crew of Part 3, he sort of annoys Dio, but that's really it. He doesn't really do shit, to be honest, so because of that, he's more of a C tier character. Next is Gyro Zeppeli. The best Jo Bro. I am serious, the best Jo Bro. He's funny, he's smart, he's cunning, he's just so fucking amazing. I fucking love how he teaches Johnny spin. His stand ball breaker looks pretty cool. Just everything involving Gyro is just so cool. When Part 7 gets animated, I can't wait to laugh at the pizza mozzarella. You know, that sort of thing. I can't wait to laugh at that. It's going to be so good. So definitely an S tier character. I love Gyro, dude. Polnareff, also another S tier character. He's basically Gyro, but just a little bit worse. Only by a small amount. He's funny, he's smart, he's cunning, as I said before, with Gyro. But the only thing I don't like about him is his stand. It's sort of... Silver Chariot is sort of inconsistent. Sometimes it can shoot a sword, sometimes it can rip off armor, that makes it go faster, sometimes it can get a Requiem ability, sometimes it's a mess. His stand is a mess, but it doesn't change the fact that Polnareff is such a good character. This definitely deserves to be an S tier character. Next is Rohan. Rohan is definitely better than Koichi, to be honest. He's going to be getting the top A at the moment, because Rohan, his stand, he has actual character development. When he loses against Josuke, he trains his stand to use Heaven's Door, or like he trains Heaven's Door to like use his ability without having to look at a book. That's character development. We actually see full-on character development in Rohan, like from like 2 episodes over. There is some things about it, it's a bit inconsistent, because if I wrote in Koichi's face, I know the identity of Kiryu Shikage, how would that work? Why wouldn't they be able to find Kira? And I know there's probably someone in the comments that could please tell me how that would work. But yeah, it's a bit confusing. Ground's a bit confusing. Definitely an A tier. My favorite A tier character at the moment. So yeah. Next is Speedwagon. Johnny Joestar, a fucking amazing JoJo character, one of the best JoJos, but you know what? If the villain somehow has a better motive and the villain somehow is better than you, and you're the main character, then there must be something wrong with you. Because of that, you're getting behind, you know. This is the perfect way, I think, of part 7. It goes Funny Valentine, then Johnny, then Gyro. Next is Jolene Cujo. When I finished part 6, I had mixed feelings about her. At first I thought she was just some dumb bitch, like she was just really fucking stupid, made really dumb decisions, her stand was boring, her characters were boring, part 6 was boring, but after watching the end, everything lined up. Everything felt really rewarding, to be honest. And when she made that ability with like her chest, where like she made the infinite string, that was so smart, and I found that really smart. So you know what? You're going to be getting probably like the last S. She's not my favorite JoJo, but she's up there. Diego Brando was cool. The alternate version of him was way cooler because he had the world. Scary Monsters is a weird ass stand, to be honest. I didn't really like Scary Monsters, but he was still pretty threatening and he was still a big annoyance towards Johnny and 𝒐𝒐. So he's getting the lowest A's. Shigechi. No, I'm just kidding, bro. Fuck Shigechi, bro. Kakyoin is such a good character, bro. He had a good connection with Jotaro and Joseph, and he was just such a delight to have on the screen. When he got his eyes slit, he wasn't in part 3, I genuinely felt annoyed and really sad because I really liked this character. So he's getting a high as A. Definitely on top of Koichi. No one just... Koichi is annoying. I might move Koichi down to like the bottom of A. Red Hot Chili Pepper. He was a threat for like 5 episodes. They found him, they beat him, it was pretty easy. I don't know, he feels like a background character, to be honest, so he's going to be getting like a solid high D. Definitely over Pet Shop, because he actually did something compared to Pet Shop. Weather Report, definitely a strong S. I'm going to give him on top of Polnareff because I just love his stand, and Heavy Weather is such a fucking awesome ability. Dio's boyfriend. Now, Dio's boyfriend is extremely weird. His stand that evolves over time is extremely cool, where it goes from White Snake, Sea Moon, then Made in Heaven. I really like Sea Moon. It's such an awesome stand involving gravity, and I really like the character. My only problem is he doesn't come until a bit later, which I can't really say is really a fault because the Evola does the same, it comes a lot later. But Enrico Pucci had no presence at all involving the fear of these characters. Diavolo was always an overarching fear. The boss of the gang, oh no, so scary. Well, Enrico Pucci is the guy with White Snake. No one was afraid of him, they just wanted to get Jotaro's CD back. So, he wasn't as scary, but he was still a really good, really good villain. So, I'm going to give him probably above Giorno. And Josuke and Okayasu. I'm sorry for all the people who like part 4, I'm sorry, it's just my opinion. Diavolo.
これがレクイエムだ。これがゴールドエクスペリエンスレクイエム。
Next is Josuke from Part 8. Now, Josuke from Part 8 is a bit weird. I haven't really read much of Part 8. I only know the basics of Part 8. Josuke seems really cool. He's a fusion of Josephume, I want to say, and Kira, I know that. They got fused, and that's him. Soft and Wet's ability is actually fucking nuts, where he can remove anything from anything with bubbles, which is really cool. End of A tier, since I don't know much about him. Jonathan Joestar. A lot of people don't like Jonathan. I like Jonathan, but it wasn't as entertaining as other people. Low A. I know a lot of people really love Part 1, and I understand that Part 1 is really good, but he's just not as fleshed out and not as cool as other characters. So he's definitely getting the bottom of A tier.
Oh, no!
Young Joseph is just better. Old Joseph, that's all I can really say. The only thing that I can say that young Joseph is better than old Joseph at is that he doesn't cheat on his wife. Next is 𝑱𝒐𝒐. He's just a boring character. It's sad to watch him die, but he's so boring. He's really not interesting at all. Ooh, I got bubbles. Ooh, I learned Hamon. Ooh. It's not really cool. I don't like Caesar. And that's just a me thing. I don't like Caesar. Anasui. Now, Anasui he's okay. I guess he's okay. He's sort of, how do I explain this? He's sort of fucking weird. He looks like a mixture of Diavolo and Trish. And because of that, he's going at the top of, second last in B tier. His stand dive down is really fucking cool, where it can go through things, but most stands can go through things anyway. Most stands can go through like walls and shit, so what's the use of having his stand go through things when every stand can go through things? It's pretty dumb. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you haven't watched JoJo, please watch JoJo. It's such an amazing series. I enjoy it more than fucking Naruto, and that says a lot about JoJo. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.